Welcome back to the Sanctuary in Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Cruising X here. Last episode, we shut down the Geo Terminal. However, we did, we ran into Otis along the way. So that's two people from our past that we've run into. Who else will we run into as we shut down the last two, the last two terminals? Well, only time will tell. Let's talk to Kakuya and continue with the quest, the Sanctuary of the Strong. So far, there appears to be no change with the Meso terminal. So let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. A silent volcano in the northeast. The place with the volcano, eh? And I suppose we're using the zip line again. You know it. Like before, I'll take care of the guard at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, let's head back. Dauntless adventurers, I bid you welcome to Asile Volcane, the Sanctuary of the Strong. Fight with courage and honor, that your legend may resound forevermore in the arena of valor. It's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. Not in real life. It isn't even real, is it? Oh, definitely not. Don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need. I believe you. That's good. That there is the terminal. You can get to it via the caverns that run through the volcano. Go on ahead and wait. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. Hey, Erenville? I'll explore alone. You needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. Oh, Erenville. He's still coming to terms with it. You can hardly blame him. Let's leave him be for now. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. I thought I saw Kakuya heading left, though. While that would seem to be a detour, I must say I'm rather curious about that round building. Well, I'm always up for the scenic route. Let's follow after Kakuya and see what the building's about. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, that's right, turn back. Well now, look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. This appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a recreation of an actual place? In all likelihood. While I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the Arcadion. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. As I've already spectated my fill, I will move on, but you ought to head inside for a look. Who's it gonna be? Ooh, summoner fight. Arcanist fight. Scholar fight.
Rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Those two look familiar.
Is something wrong?
I think I see your parents over there.
What?
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Come on, dear!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
possible?
My name is Kryl. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And...
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. There is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
It has been 20 years.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother. Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The Heatwells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
A family reunion. Could it be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? Forgive me. This is all so much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. Alright. I feel a little calmer now. I thought myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been parted from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that has happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Indeed, this is a meeting to be cherished. Just do what comes naturally. Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. Nope, no fighting for us. No fighting in a family reunion. Unless it's a family reunion with people you don't care for. I don't even get to bring my frickin' swimsuit. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, I'd completely forgotten to introduce them. Over there is Wuklamat, Valve Resolve of Tuliolal. Beside her is Grahatia, my colleague in the Students of Baldessian. And this is Chris, an adventurer, though that hardly does him justice. He is the most dependable of friends, to whom I owe my life. My word. We clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear?
Oh, yes. Yes, we do. A heartfelt gratitude to you all.
Not the smoothest of beginnings, is it? If only we had some Zebruk Pibil to ease the way, am I right? Wait, that's not a bad idea. Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like.
Oh, thank you, but we're fine.
You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood. We'll fetch you all treats that will help you cool off. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but
Just leave it to us. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for.
thank you. We should look forward to the cool treats.
That was well conceived, Wuklamat.
Just putting what I learned in Yaktel to use.
If I had to mention a potential problem, however, it is that the food here tastes like nothing to the living.
Seriously? I had no idea.
Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless. In going along with the idea, Cryo likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I'm hopeful that it will help thaw it. So, shall we split up and look for what Alayla requested? Something cold, ironically?
This is supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go with the best treat there is, one that'll leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. If you wanted to ask people near the Eaterite, Chris, Grahatia and I will do the same elsewhere.
Well, first we gotta find the Aetherites.
A cold treat that will leave an impression? That's a difficult one. Asile Volcane is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly the hearty and filling kind. Ah, right! There's a popular stall to the southwest that might just have what you're after. Why don't you go and take a look? What snack do you have today? Eh? You want a recommendation for something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could use an iced drink with my snack. I think I'll get a coffee. Actually, a tea might be better. Or even lemonade. Ah, I can't go past a beer. Yes, let's make it a white beer today.
White beer? That's the first I'm hearing.
Ooh, a
After a long hot soak like that, I'm gonna need a Gold Star ice cream. What? You don't know Gold Star ice cream? It's only the most popular treat here in Asile Volcane. While it's a little tricky to tuck into, you can't come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuses. Alright, the stall to the southwest. Let's ride. There it is. There's Wuklaman. So you're here too. Everyone I spoke with recommended Gold Star ice cream. Those colorful balls stacked on top of each other? That'd be the ice cream, I take it. I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let's get Graha to help carry one. Just leave it to me. You mean you can do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Great. They're definitely safer in your hands than mine. I'll go and tell Graha everything's taken care of. See you back at the springs. Hello there. Would you care for our famous Gold Star ice cream? I'll take 3. All right, 3 servings coming right up. Here you are. You want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. 2 minutes and 5 seconds, huh? I could have done this walking. Goodness me! What an amazing looking treat! Thank you so much, Chris.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
They are both so incredibly awkward.
This is just excruciating.
You're telling me. I'm about ready to go to a different game.
Well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
What the hell are you thinking, buddy?
Raha?
And of course he scarfs it.
What is he doing?
Enjoying some ice cream.
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Dessert sounds good. I could go for some ice cream.
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
'Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive: to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
An unusual gift. The Echo, I dare say.
Yep.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there. While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors.
Yeah, why not?
Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Yep, so it all works out. All right. We did attune to the etherite, right? Yep, we did. Chris, Baha, Lamati, with your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that and so much else, thank you. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Milala's ancient homeland. But I'm hoping it will yield other information as well. Namely, information on preservation. Preservation? The scientists who were researching interdimensional fusion. And prior to that, created the Endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to the Milala, it couldn't hurt to learn about them. Right then, let's head inside. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Milala homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. Ding ding, correct. What's going on? The ancient home of the Milala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel of electrope. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. But I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the Steps of the Speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. There's even a guide. How considerate. All right then. As we wander around, if there's something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. Incorrect. Visits to our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure it will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Might as well. Very good, madam.
I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway into the chamber beyond.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly collect whatever information I can in this room. The distant past of Milana invited peace upon the Isles of Eternal Summer. Winter never visited the bountiful land, and the flowers never ever bloomed in all the colors of the rainbow. Westerly wind. Okay. Malala are the keepers of a mighty relic passed down through the ages. And while it has the appearance of a crystal, by whose hand was wrought is unknown. When a great calamity froze their isles, the speaker, their spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic for salvation. In answer to their prayers, the relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like the light of the dawn, and through it they fell. Okay. Milana have excelled in calculations, using formulae and figures to represent all natural phenomena. They had succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. This gift proved invaluable in their new homeland, where they employed their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore, which later came to be known as electrope. Okay. Seems there. Milana were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Some among them have attempted to evoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Okay. Now that I've brushed up on that, I should be ready for this so-called quiz. All right.
If I may have your attention, you stand within a shrine of the Malala, a migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here within with the sacred relic she wielded. In this place, they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home.
A sacred relic? That must be the keys to initiate interdimensional fusion.
Interdimensional fusion? If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz.
Ugh, here we go.
There are 4 braziers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its brazier by operating the panel. Simple, yes? Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin.
If there are no objections, let us have Chris do the honors. Go on and take a look at the panels, my friend. Alright. Owing to our innate gift in arcane calculations, we Malala not only transformed electrope into a magnet, but excelled in studies. Light it. Brazier of home. Wait. Yeah, no, this isn't true. Alright. Eternal Summer. Long ago, our people dwelt in the Isles of Eternal Summer, where the flowers are. Yep. And last, having fervently praying for the speaker, open up. No.
Remember, you must light the braziers whose statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answers to be judged? Very well. Let the judging begin. You have answered correctly, and on your very first attempt besides. Amazing!
Great work, Chris. I knew you could do it. Taken at face value, the information here would suggest that the Milala had simply migrated from a distant land. But we know better. We are aware of the existence of shard worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, the fifth umbral calamity comes to mind, that which ushered in the Age of Endless Frost. And legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isles vanished overnight. Chris, in the course of your adventures, might you have learned aught of this legend? Not only did you visit a shrine of the forgotten people of Alo Alo, but you did battle with a statue of the speaker as well. The things you get up to never cease to amaze. The art of Arcanima, too, traces its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Milalas, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory.
Ahem! If you're amused to your satisfaction, let us move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits.
How many of these quizzes are there? Why can't I just use my motorcycle and just be done with it? All right. There's no info terminals, so from here on out, I gotta use my listening ears. I think. Ooh, ether current.
We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. While it is known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Milala themselves.
That is rather curious.
Isn't it, though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer, that it didn't actually exist in the Milala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there?
It's the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds.
Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you are ready with the answer.
There's 5 here. Okay. So 2, 5 down here. And another 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 7 makes 15. 20. 27. 32.
So, how many kinds of mass are there? Have you determined the answer?
Oh, whoops, I need to take another look. There's 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
That's incorrect, I'm afraid. Try counting again. Or, just go with your heart.
And it's gotta be 4.
So your answer is 4. How about everyone else?
Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like Chris, I also believe it's 4. As do I.
And the correct answer is... 4! Congratulations to the 3 of you.
Damn it! How the hell did I mess up?
And that concludes the quiz tour for the steps of the speaker. I thank you for your visit today and eagerly looking forward to your next.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with Electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. but perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
Your real name?
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
Trying to make us cry near the end.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name... My name is Maya.
Aww.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl, Maya, Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
If I may confide in you, Chris, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Tural. I was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I'd learned nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Chris, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up to the others.
Yes, let's. All right. Akiwa?
The others have told me all. I'm glad Cryo could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, to ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal?
You know how to do it.
I do.
Uglamat? Are you alright, Cryo? I am. I chose to forge on, no matter what. And I've had the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Oh, gods. I'll get the heartstrings, why don't you? Alright. We're gonna have to finish this story next time. So, if you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for final announcements. And if you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided. See you in a bit.